And then, of course, the question is, well, how much life insurance do I need? Which is not easy to answer. And there are different answers with every single calculator you get out there. Although there are some consistencies in methodology, they pretty much all give different answers. And those answers can vary quite widely. So one is, this question is actually fairly unique to life insurance, right? When you buy health insurance, you're typically choosing from a handful of flavors at your work, and there's no different size policy that you might buy then. Certainly if you're buying, through an exchange and there's a very large number of choices, there might be some different ways you can define, coverage levels and out-of-pockets, et cetera. Even auto insurance and homeowners insurance are primarily based upon the value of the vehicle. And perhaps with auto insurance, yes, you can pick different liability limits, but within reason, right? There aren't that wide of a set of choices. There is no right answer. As I just mentioned, every tool gives a different answer. So we know there's no right answer. So there's room to kind of explore that. But also important is that the answer is valid only for a very short period of time. As we showed in the prior example, their needs change significantly over time. We're going to come back to that a little bit later. But what's also important is that we don't really consider the actual beneficiary's needs very much. They're kind of in the background, but when we look at a calculator, there's no questions about beneficiaries, right? Not a single one. They ask about what your income is and how many years of coverage you think you need replaced, things like that. So in terms of innovating around this how much question, I think there's new ways to define it. We can innovate around how benefits are paid. We're going to talk about that at the very end. We could build products that have coverage that changes over time because needs change. We could think about coverage that people could buy over time rather than all at once. And we could do more designing for the ultimate user, that beneficiary, which brings me to another unique factor with life insurance. It's the only insurance where the insured or policy owner is not the claimant or beneficiary, and where that claimant or beneficiary is known at the time of purchase. And I challenge anyone to come up with an example that proves this point wrong. So far, no one has been able to. Maybe there is an example, other than maybe pet insurance. And then also it makes life insurance unique and I think very special. And it's great to remind ourselves of this during Life Insurance Awareness Month, is that life insurance is purchased out of love. I don't know of any other insurance product that really is purchased out of love, because we're buying it for someone else, not for ourselves.